Hello, friends and family. How are you today? Um, Today I'm gonna talk about story of big orchid, 赵兰. Lan in Chinese means orchid. At least I think so. So last time I said that big dragon drowned, and Big Dragon was the one who pushed me up the windowsill. And I did feel that someone else also pushed me up. And I just thought and thought, I think it was her who accidentally died when he was about 10 years old. I guess the story went like this. She got encephalitis, like inflammation inside her brain, and every day, when she was in hospital during one whole month, every day, teachers and classmates were there, watching her. They went to see her every day, and every day she was like about to get better, It's just a simple, I heard, cold like disease in um in and then for last day, the teacher, I got to know this story because my parents were really good friends with her parents and her teacher. Last day, when the teacher went to see her, she said, "Hi, how are you doing today?" She said, "Great." And then the teacher was asked to get out of the room, and then came some kind of worker, not even the doctor of that hospital, came in, said that she's gonna be out of hospital tomorrow, and today is the last intramuscular injection, and they had that injection in her. That medication pushed into her, and then after a minute, when the teacher came back and said, "Zhao and the girl just turned around like, just like that. The way the teacher told us what happened, because that teacher was really good friends with my mom and dad, and she was like talking about that one time after another. How could that happen? How could that happen? That kid was just jumping around every day, and all of a sudden she was like, just can't do anything anymore. So the second day, I guess the very night she was about gone, and second day her body was sent back home. My dad went to see her. I was only allowed to say goodbye far away. I saw her laying on bed, and her dad crying. and I think it was her who pushed me to the windowsill, because Big Dragon pushed. It's not possible for him to lift me up to his head. I think it was her pick up the other foot and took it together and pushed me up so I could reach the windowsill. I think that windowsill wasn't too tall. It's like about 5 feet. I guess that time I was less than 2 feet, and they were a little over 3 feet, something like that. So when they both lifted my feet, I could reach the windowsill. And later on, it was the timing of this happened was after Chairman Mao died. A lot of people came over saying, we only ask who's above 5 at the time what they heard. And Big Dragon said, I heard that elderly guy, that grandpa said, I want to kill you, I want to kill you. And I heard uncle crying and said, don't kill me, don't kill me. Or something like that. I'm just gonna say that. So I was still young. I said, I don't know. I just heard uncle went and crying. So I was left out in any interviewing, but Big Dragon went for the interview. I bet Big Orchid also went for the interview. So they both died. I don't remember too well exactly what happened. I just remember like that grandpa was looking at me. His eyes all of a sudden got so big, like pointing at me for a long time, just looking at me like that. And uncle was holding the other hand, and eventually grandpa seemed giving up with something, came out and peeled me off the windowsill. All 3 of us were like 3 teeny chickens were tossed outside the gate. And that day, after a little while, uncle came back. I don't know whether they had some kind of deals to make sure I don't die before I have children or something. It's like something's telling me maybe uncle had some kind of deal with that grandpa. So that was what happened to Big Orchid. I think it was her, most probably. She was the same age, about the same age as Big Dragon. Probably 1 year younger, but pretty much the same. So Big Orchid died. If anyone wants the information, there should be some kind of record in the hospital, or maybe they didn't even leave a record. You never know. Um, so seemed to me was that Chairman Mao with his soundless um, handgun went all the way to Inner Mongolia to kill Uncle. And with the interruption with these young kids, that day he didn't get to do it. But next day, he got on a train, got Uncle on a train too, and killed him on a train, and tossed him down, and let the train run over him, and he rode the train all the way back to Beijing. That train driver later, half a year later, I guess he was suicided. That leaves only one living witness. That's that toddler now growing up as me. For so many times I figured that I wondered that someone was planning to kill me. The children later on around neighborhood would sing about killable, not curable, 可杀不可救, just meant me. I think there were something in there, something fishy in there. Someone said that. Who said that? Why they said that? And that's why I felt I gotta get out of that place. It's not just impossible for me to survive there. This is a story of Big Orchid. Thank you for watching. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Maybe we'll talk about Iran or something, and then we'll come back to talk about Chairman Mao. I mean, Liu Shaoqi's son's death. Okay. Thank you for watching. Love you guys. I'll see you in the next one.